they just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Point after try forthcoming. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score, Chargers 7, Chiefs nothing.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you...
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Herbert going to change the look. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 4th down, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
2nd and 7. Now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here, because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by his defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here comes Tony on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
The Chiefs at 10-2 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
43, 15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Down the left sideline.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
In motion left is Davis.
Herbert on first down now. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And this will be incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Johnston sent in motion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Let's go. 21. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
He gets it to Johnston.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now they'll change things up.
And the Chargers first down.
On first and 10, Herbert. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Herbert now into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Chargers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
On first down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44.
Now Herbert got to get into the line in a hurry.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And connecting here with DJ Shark. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
In motion right is Davis.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
In motion right is Davis.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one,
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert.
This one left side caught by Gibson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he will slide down with a good gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Mahomes.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Ram. Crowd right. Ram. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
12.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tigers.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
5-9. Homie trips right. Baylor Tigers.
Herbert throwing again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And some room to maneuver.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Pacheco once again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least, that went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, If we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Antonio Gibson.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but a clock will run out on it. You get out the football back for your offense.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll go down at the 28. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. On 1st down, Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they